Welcome to the next program, that is design, develop code and run the program if any suitable language to implement the next date function. Analyze it from the perspective of boundary value testing, derive different test cases, execute these test cases and discuss the test results. So the first one is to be requirement specifications. So before going to the requirement specification, so we define the problem statement here for the next date. So next date is a function consisting of three variables like month, date and year. It returns the date of next day as output. It reads current date as an input data. The main constraints of this next date program is to be, that is the month is to be between the 1 to 12, so day 1 to 31, and the year 1982 2012. So the year is to be the variable, you can change anything here. Here if in one condition out of C1 C2 C3 fails, then it produces an output value, that is the month is not in the range, day is not in the range, or year is not in the range here. So can exist here, you can simply display one message for this function, that is an invalid input date. So a very common and popular problem occurs if the year is in a leap year. We have taken into consideration that there is 31 days in a month, but what happens if a month has 30 days or even 29 or 28 days? A year called as a leap year if it is divisible by 4 unless it is a century year. Century year are leap years only if they have multiples of 400. So 1992, 1996 and 2000 are leap years, while 1990 is not a leap year. So come to the design. So here the algorithm is to be very complex here. So we directly go to the explanation of the program code. So here for the next state program here, so here we define that month as a 12 month is to be there. So in the month January there is a 31st day, 31 days. Month February 28 days. It depends on the based on the leap years. March 31 like that, so up to December. So here the variable day, month, year, next day, ND means NA means next month, NY means next year, N days, number of days. So here we enter the input as an day, month, year. So that is if the condition print invalid input here if the not in the range, if the y less than or year less than or greater than the 2012 or the 1812, so it was invalid input year. So like the day also, so it show that not in the range is the 1 to 31 is to be there. So and also month 1 to 12 month is to be there. If more than or less than that one, we enter that invalid input display display. If the month 2, that is the if condition is to be leap year, so number of days is to be 29. Else we can print if we give the value 29 to 2000, definitely it's print the next month, next day, next month, and so that's why. So if the condition is to be true, it shows the d plus 1 next day, next month. For example, in the month 2 it go to the month 3 and the next year in the conditions of 31st days only, December 31st only. So this is the program in month 12. So there is a condition, you want to change that next day, next month and also next year. So this is the code for that one. So come to the testing technique used here, boundary value analysis. We already know that boundary value analysis. So in the boundary we give the range of the input values, that is for the day 1 to 31, for the month 1 to 12, for the years we give the some values for the year also here. So come to the boundary value analysis. So using the test cases, for example these are the test cases for boundary value analysis. We give the invalid input data. For example, month we not give the month, year, day we not give this in the second one. In third one we not enter the correct year also. So for remaining we added some date valid input data. So we give that, for example 3/30 2000. So we give the next date is a 3/31 3 2000. So like that we give the test cases for the boundary value analysis. So after execution, so we enter the actual output and the status. So these are the test reports executed, number of defects, number of test cases passed and also failed. So these are the samples for that one. 33 2000, give the next date is to be 33 2000 is to be there. So these are the sample snapshots of next state program. Thank you.